weekend getaway home for him. He stays in Koramangala. He practices alternative medicine. He stays in Koramangala but comes here during the weekend with his family and kids. And he's said to have kept 70 lakh rupees inside his apartment. And one day he comes in just about this morning, early in the morning, a complaint was registered in the HSR Layout Police Station. 3:30 a.m. He finds out that 70 lakh rupees is missing from his house. Besides that, 200 grams of gold worth about 6 to 8 lakh rupees is missing. It is quite shocking only because the police say that there was nobody who broke into the apartment. The apartment was intact. No doors were broken in. No windows were broken into. Everything was intact. Only the money was missing. And they found that there was no suspicious entry registered in the register here. The security guards have no idea of any suspicious person walking inside the apartment. Besides that, the one big loophole is the fact that no CCTV cameras, and it is quite surprising because there are about 237 apartments in this particular in these 4 blocks in this apartment here, and 237 apartments and no CCTV cameras could be a little scary. I have a few residents here with me. Let me ask, ma'am, are you aware of this theft? 70 lakh rupees stolen from an apartment right inside your building.
No, I'm not aware of it. I'm not aware of it. You have just now I came to know when I came out that something is happening,
okay.
But we were not aware of it.
Is there any sort of danger as such, because there's no security, CCTV cameras placed inside. None of them in the apartment building here know that there was a robbery that has taken place. Something like that can happen. Can it pass off?
No, I think normally when things go off, they give a call to us. Suppose if I give something to my maid or something and I don't give in writing, they give a call that that whether you have given it or not.
Okay.
So normally they check it. I don't know how it happened because we have not heard of any robbery in this society before. Somebody must be knowing some relative of those people. Somebody must be knowing that this kind of cash is kept here or must be having a key. So they have taken it in if somebody is going in a car, how will they check? The guards. Okay. Yes, about the CCTV camera, I think we had a meeting over here and it is in plans that we have to put it. So yes, it is a loophole. It should be there and it will be there. I think these people are talking about that.
How many? 237 apartments inside. All of them are occupied?
Mostly 99% are there. 1 or 2 may be vacant, but I don't think so. I think everybody is there.
This is a huge amount of 70 lakh rupees. Has there any other incident being reported from this apartment before?
No, it's not in my notice.
Otherwise, you feel safe in the apartment. Everything is vigilant. Security is vigilant.
Yeah, everything is vigilant. My kids play down only, so nothing.
Nothing as such.
Yeah. They take care. That's not a problem.
Ma'am, thank you so much for speaking to us. One of the residents saying that everything seems to be quite fine here, but they were not aware of a theft as big as that taking place inside their own building. No message has been passed by the security guards to them as well. But in fact, it seems like Mr. Jha himself, Dr. Jha himself, wants to keep this under wraps because a lot of suspicion here. You look at this entire case with an eye of doubt, only because who would keep 70 lakh rupees in cash inside the house? It is something that we really need to think about. In fact, when asked by the police themselves, Dr. Jha said that he wanted to do a land deal. Basically, he wanted to buy a property in Koramangala, and the deal fell through. And the person who owned the property refunded the money. So about 48 to 50 lakh rupees was refunded to him, and he took that money, 50 lakh rupees, and placed it in his apartment here. Besides that 50 lakh rupees, in the complaint sheet, he also mentions that there was already 28 lakh rupees in cash kept inside the apartment. So altogether, about 70 lakh rupees in cash, hardcore cash, was kept under his bed. He says there's underneath his bed there was a sort of almirah of sorts where the money was placed. 70 lakh rupees hard cash. Besides that, 200 grams of gold belonging to his wife, that included her earrings, bangles, necklace, and all of that was stolen along with the cash. But at the end of it, who has done it, because nobody has broken into the apartment. Everything is intact, just the money is missing. So is it the hand of an insider? And why was so much money kept inside the apartment? Besides that, security loopholes in this apartment, no CCTV cameras is really, making residents here be a little more cautious. They say that this is high time now that a CCTV camera is placed, and the committee will definitely take action on this as soon as possible. Now, this peculiar case of robbery and theft only remains to be seen what course investigations take. With camera person Madan, this is Nabila for News 9.
Well, Twitter saw people posting wishes on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi, but Bollywood director Ram Gopal Varma's tweets were different. They triggered a controversy.
Ram Gopal Varma will soon be remembered for his controversial tweets than for his movie-making skill. This time around, the controversial director trolled Lord Ganesha and evoked the wrath of many believers. When the whole nation is echoing chants of Ganapati Bappa Moria, the Bollywood director made insensitive comments on the Lord and questioned the basis for the celebrations. And he did not stop with just one tweet. He posted a series of such tweets, clarifying his posts each time and also mocked the Lord every single time. Ironically, it is the same man who made a cultural classic like Satya, which had in it the best Ganesha immersion scenes ever shot. His tweets have attracted a volley of criticism on social media. He is trying to seek attention. Don't worry, he will one day apologize to Lord of Art, Ganesha. We know your IQ level, but you have no right to speak against Bappa and offend Hindu religion. When RGV couldn't manage to make decent movies, how can he possibly tweet sensibly? With all his movies bombing at the box office, he definitely needed such divine intervention to remind people of his existence. If not the wrath of the gods, RGV has surely attracted the wrath of many believers of Lord Ganesha through his insensitive comments. A News 9 report.
Well, actor Charan Raj today visited the Varasiddhi Vinayaka temple in Chittoor district of Andhra Pradesh, but he seemed to have broken temple rules, causing tension in the temple for a while.
Wearing a Vinayaka mala and dressed in a saffron robe, the multilingual star Charan Raj visited the Varasiddhi Vinayaka temple in Kanipakkam in Chittoor district. He, along with his family, had visited the temple on the special occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi to seek the blessings of the Lord. Charan Raj's visit interrupted by cops. What crime did he commit? The multilingual star carried a pistol inside the sanctum sanctorum of the temple. The pistol could be seen under his saffron robe and alerted the security guard at the temple. Security guard seizes pistol from actor. Actor admits to carrying the weapon. I drove from Chennai to Kanipakkam this morning and reached the temple at 6:30 a.m. I went inside the temple in a hurry without removing the gun pouch. I did it unknowingly. The actor confessed to his fault and apologized over the incident, after which the cops returned his pistol. The cops will, however, question the actor regarding the incident next week. Rahmat Kanchgar, News 9, Hyderabad.
Now, along with Bengaluru and Karnataka, various other states in the country too joined in the Ganesh Chaturthi celebrations. Well, it was not just the common folk, but even political bigwigs who celebrated this occasion.
Deva Shri Ganesha, 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 Deva.
It was a day of celebrations across the country. Songs of Lord Ganesha, sounds of drum beats and hymns of Ganapati Bappa Moria filled the air. The festival of Ganesh Chaturthi was celebrated with a lot of enthusiasm and fervour in Maharashtra. The famous Siddhi Vinayak temple in Mumbai was crowded with thousands of devotees who came to offer prayers to Lord Ganesha. The temple performed prayers with a special aarti early in the morning. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana gripped by festivities. The festival was also celebrated in Hyderabad and other parts of Andhra Pradesh as well as Telangana. Hundreds of devotees visited various Ganesha temples and offered prayers to the Lord. One of the attractions in Hyderabad was the tallest Ganesha idol that was installed near the Raj Bhavan. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana Governor ESL Narasimhan and his wife were seen offering prayers to the huge idol of Lord Ganesha. Nagpur too celebrates Ganesh Chaturthi. In Nagpur, the festival was celebrated with great religious fervour. Hundreds of devotees gathered at the famous Tekhri Ganesh temple to perform their morning pujas.
ये मंदिर करीब करीब 200-250 साल पुराना है जी, और स्वयंभू मूर्ति है गणपति की। इसको किसी ने स्थापना नहीं किया, न किसी को मालूम है आज तक। ये स्वयंभू मूर्ति है, पीपल के झाड़ के नीचे है।
Apart from these places, our city too celebrated the festival with a lot of pomp and gaiety. Political bigwigs celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi. Be it any occasion, Prime Minister Narendra Modi never forgets to wish the people of the nation on the microblogging site Twitter.
On Ganesh Chaturthi, we bow to Lord Ganesh. May Lord Ganesh shower his blessings on us and enrich our lives with peace, joy and wisdom.
In Mumbai, Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan performed a special puja at his residence along with his family.
आज पूरे महाराष्ट्र में गणेश उत्सव मनाया जा रहा है। मैंने भी अपने घर में एक हर साल जैसे निजी रूप से गणेश स्थापना की है मित्र परिवार के साथ। मैं इस अवसर पर राज्य की पूरी जनता को गणेश उत्सव की शुभकामनाएं देता हूं।
Former Union Home Minister Sushil Kumar Shinde too performed a special puja at his residence. Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari also celebrated the festival with his family members in Nagpur. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and his wife too carried the idol of Lord Ganesha to install it in their house and then offered prayers. All in all, the entire nation celebrated the birthday of Gauri Putra Ganesha. And we hope that Ekadant showers his blessings on the people of the nation soon. A News 9 report.